Alright, so we're doing our first video, guys. Going to the gym, man. It's been a whole year since I've been to the gym, like a whole year. So first time going to the gym, like a whole year. Don't know what particular I'm gonna do. I haven't really like planned out a strategy, but like just go, like just going to the gym and just like feeling at the gym should be like a good step forward. But hello, people. I see that you liking the shorts. You liking the shorts a lot. So, yeah. And I feel like that bird's laughing at me, man. This is why we need to go to the gym, bruv, so we can get rid of these paranoid, spasticated thoughts. And there's a stick in the drain, as you do. As you do. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to the gym. And, yeah, I see that you guys like the push-ups and stuff like that. Bro, and that's why I don't know what to do. Like, if I was to go to the gym and then bang some gym, I'd be like, obviously doing some chest and tries. But can't be doing some chest and tries because I'm not chest and tries today, man. And like, I'm thinking about doing those push-ups and I'm thinking, I need to preserve my energy, man. So I need to do more than 45 push-ups, man, in one go. I shall try, but and I always do focus on the form. Like, try to go down and get some new things. But at the same time, I'm thinking, bro, I need to get these push-ups out of the way, man. One thing I've realized is the quicker you do, I used to think the quicker you do them, the quicker you burn out, but it's not the case. For every second that push-up takes, it could take a push-up away. So if I just try to bang it out, first like 20 push-ups really fast and whatever, no, they don't really feel like anything. Then you start to feel it. I think, yeah, that's what I'm getting from now. Like, that's what I'm feeling. I get from it. Like when I just bang it out, this guy's got very fast. If I get hit by a car, stream, that'd be awesome. That would be fucking fantastic. But yeah, I've been doing the push-ups and I feel like after 20, my burn doesn't like the burn me. Kicks in. If you do it slow, burn kicks in quite quick. Like by the time you're 10, you start feeling the burn, and then you feel shit, man. You do these push-ups now. Ain't gonna be done. And then those foods, bro, they fucking drain your energy like motherfuckers. So really and truly, you have to try staying positive and keep pushing as fast as you can. But obviously, focus on the form. So I do want to do like a good form push-ups. My goal is to do like 100 clean cut push-ups in one go. So, yes. On this 5 pin.
Sorry?
I don't have any Wi-Fi, so.
Okay, just a screenshot of that.
Bro, I did like a good 30-minute commentary on this whole thing and then realized that it wasn't really working. But anyway, we shall redo it again. I go into the corner and then I smell my feet and then I again my other feet, smell my other feet and then come back with feet smelling power. And then, do you know, I did that joke earlier and then so that was a second time it was better. Like the first time, felt more organic. Yes, organic. Do the whole neck clicking, get the whole joints and everything in a place. So yeah, man, haven't hit the bag in about a year. So this bit, I think I'm just warm up a little bit. I look a bit better later on and stuff. So yes, and then do some more kung fu here. Some more kung fu there. Shakaboo, shakaboo, papo, and then yeah, man. So do you know what? I'm just low-key a bit pissed off because bloody I did literally the whole like recording of the thingy and then realized I didn't have to do that. I could just do it on the editing tool instead of like what I did was basically installed a voice recorder and then recorded the whole thingy and then tried to put it on, and then as I'm trying to put it on, the tool comes up as like, oh, do you want to just record your voice? I was like, oh God, what the hell, man? But we're here now. It's alright. There's nothing wrong with doing it again, you know, if you gotta do it again. But yeah, if you see, oh, there's some good punches there. I think I realized, like, do you know what is, like, I'm trying to not telegram. What you talking about? Telegraph. Try not to telegraph, yeah. Try to keep it a bit like sharp and telegraphing, but it is quite good. Like, I think from that angle you can see like there's a lot like cleaner, straighter punches and fast punches. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting too cramped up in the like the stiffness of it. But then again, like I said, it's probably just a warm up as well. So like, you know, literally just jumped on the thingy, put the gloves on and start punching it. So there is that side of things, and then doing some punching there, some kung fu there, and shake a boom. Those are some good stiff jabs. Those are good ones as well. But it's been a whole year, man, since I've like, oh, that was quite good. It's a whole year, man, since I've like the heavy. It's been a whole year, man, since I've like, or more than a year probably. It's been like 2 years probably since like I've been in any physical shape, and I can't lie to you, I feel really good. Like, I actually genuinely advise everybody to subscribe and like get involved in this channel. Yes, for yeah, you know. And reason being is because I can literally like feel like better blood flow through my body, and I feel like it's doing a lot of good for my brain, because at the end of the day I can like feel like I have a healthier brain. Not like there's anything, you know what I mean? There's not like there's anything wrong with my brain, man. What you trying to say, boy? You calling me crazy? Are you calling me crazy, man? But anyway, I don't think there's anything like whatever not. But I think it's good for your brain, because there's better blood flow and stuff like that. So that's always positive. And plus, you know, I feel a lot like happier, you know, more confident, I guess. Not that I wasn't confident before, but like, not that I am confident anyway, you know. I don't know, but like I just feel more like generally like healthy. Like it's a good feeling to be healthy, you know what I mean? So, and not just that, it's a good in this day and age, man. People have so many passions and so many bullshits, like bad habits. And they don't even like, people don't even consider it bad habits and whatever not. And trust me, man, back in the days, bro, I had a bunch of bad habits, bro. But at the time, it was a passion. Yes, being a waste man was indeed a passion of mine. So I feel like getting healthy and being fit and like focus on like sports or something like that is a genuinely like objectively a healthy passion. Like, it's good to get into these things and stuff like that instead of being a passionate waste man, you know what I mean? So yeah, so hit the subscribe button, man, and like the video, continue watching, and have some healthy passions, man. Not like that you don't. You're clearly here for a reason, you know, good reason. So congrats on that. There is some good kung fu there. Yeah, this is why I feel like I've loosened up a bit more. Like, I realized that to like, okay, the telegraphing, I'm gonna have to give it up a little bit and not be so stiff, like, you know. But to counter it, I just have to be a bit more faster, and that's it. Like, be a bit more faster, and so, oh, missed there, but it's okay. You know, just back on the hose, back to your target, and then shoot some more shootings. Oh, yeah, oh, goddamn. But yeah, I feel like, you know, the telegraphing, because I was feeling like really stiff, and to be honest with you, I feel like hitting anything while you're being that stiff is just not good. So I thought, do you know what, I need to loosen everything up. Then I was thinking, do you know what, if I loosen things up, then you can see the punches coming more, like, yeah, it messes with the telegraphing, you know. So I thought, you know what, alright, it is what it is. But to counter it, you just have to hit faster and just be a bit more snappy. So then, you know, you can still like punch beyond the person's reaction time kind of thing. So here I try some good old. I'm yawning because, not because the video is boring, but because I did this bloody twice, man. Like I've actually been sitting here chatting not chatting shit, like chatting very good quality waffle, like good chocolate waffle. Do you know I should create like a podcast called the Chocolate Waffle? If anybody creates any podcast called Chocolate Waffle, bro, I swear to God, man, I'm gonna sue your butt, man. The chocolate waffle is mine, man. I'm calling this Chocolate Waffle now, man. You know, some commentary? Nah, man, this is a good old chocolate waffle, man. Yeah, I practice some good old jabs and kicks and stuff. So, yeah. Some good old kicks, practicing and stuff here. I feel like this is the bit where I realized, you know what, I need to, because I'm letting the bag get too close and then start jabbing and stuff like that. I should move with the bag. And then I think like I did do a bit of an adjustment, but I need to work on that. I need to work on my movement. And get some shorts, get like some tie shorts, it'll be quite better, much better. What yes, I do indeed do some. This is the heavy bag, so I was hitting the heavy bag, and heavy bags are good. It's good for conditioning, but it's been a year or more than a year since I've hit like anything, so I was worried about my joints and stuff like that. So I was thinking just go a bit lightly, but you know, to be honest with you, I was actually quite surprised. I was at the gym for like good 30 minutes. I know a lot of people be like, what the hell, he's deaf, and all you did was hit a bag for 30 minutes. And I did some sit-ups and some sit-ups. All you did was hit the bag and did some sit-ups. But my first day was not too bad. I feel like the push-ups did like a lot of help and stuff with the sit-ups and the punch in the bag, because I was quite surprised on how long I lasted. But obviously, over due time, you know, get better at it. But yes, pow, shake out, boop, 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 shake about, stuff there, man. But yeah, the Ankalaev, talking about Kung Fu here, Ankalaev and Pereira going at it again, number 2. Hopefully, you know, Ankalaev beats him. I like Pereira, don't get twisted, big fan of him, but I like the Dagestanis, you know, Mo, because they're my fellow human beings. Not that Pereira's not my fellow. Do you know what? I'm not a big fan of the whole jude shit that Pereira does, to be honest with you. Like, I like him and whatever, no, but the jude stuff that he does is a bit judgy. Like, I think one of the, was it Jiri was like, I felt all kinds of jude shit. So, you know, there's that aspect of it. Like, if anybody is like a promoter of the devil and evil, then like, to be honest with you, as me, you know, a natural bone good guy, I decline. I disagree. You know, I'm not with that stuff. You know, if you're there's nothing. I mean, it's understandable when someone makes a mistake and is getting brain stuffed by the devil, as they say. But then there's another thing when you're like actively working with the devil, I guess, you know. And Pereira, you know, he likes his stuff, so that's like acting. But then again, how do you know he's not getting brain? Oh, goddamn, man! I think I go crazy here. Some erratic movements. I think I'm getting possessed right now with the devil. God damn, man! Calm down. Yeah, that's what I fuck. Leave, you demon. Leave. Yeah, calm down. Think about it. Yeah. Yeah, just do that, man. Focus, discipline, man. You gotta keep it consistent and honorable, you know? Virtue is a privilege, you know? And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like a good wise man said to me, well, good wise rat told 4 turtles, with great power comes with great responsibility. But yeah, man. So hopefully Ankalaev gets him again. To be honest with you, I think, like, you know, the Khamzat Chimaev fight, one of the reasons why these like Dagestanis were coming along and just finessing people in the UFC and stuff like that is because, bro, they've been wrestling their entire lives. Some of these like sambo, Russian sambo and all this other crazy wrestling stuff is proper, like, good, like, for MMA, especially like for like MMA, like traditional like division 1 wrestling, you like American wrestling and stuff like that. It's good, but it's only good for like grabbing someone and slamming them like DC was. It's the whole other aspects of grappling, it doesn't really help too much. It helps with that grabbing you and slamming you part. But I feel like with the Russian stuff, it is really well integrated, and they should use it. Like when Islam was fighting Dan Hooker, just grabbed him and tried to take his arm off, and bare other stuff. Like on his upcoming fights, he didn't care about striking and whatever. No, he was just interested in one thing, taking out your opponent. And to be honest with you, I get it. It's sometimes it's not as great with the casuals, but at the end of the day, bro, you're here to win the fight. The UFC shouldn't, is like, if there is a star in the UFC, then that's a good thing. Like, it's a good thing, obviously. But the UFC shouldn't be known for having stars and having like famous fighters. It should be known for the thing that it was created for. It's a mixed martial art platform that hosts the best fighters in the world. That's the thing that makes the UFC so stand out against PFL and Bellator's no longer there, and One Champion and all these other promotions, is that the UFC has the best fighters in the world fighting each other. So I think you should just let your like record speak for itself and make you the star kind of thing, instead of like trying to find highlight knockouts and stuff like that. Like, but then again, money changes you, man. It really does. It has an effect, objective effect on the human psyche. So, you know, don't blame them. But ultimately, hopefully, the Khamzat Chimaev fight with Dricus du Plessis like reminded them, like, bro, even if it is about ego and whatever, not dominating someone for 5 rounds straight is way better than getting some knockout. I'll be honest with you. Like, even now, like, there's like some aura, you know what I'm saying, about Khamzat just dominating Dricus for 5 rounds straight, and I think it's more like aura, whatever you want to call it. You know, the kids these days are calling it the aura tank. So I think it's more than that than thingy Ilya knocking people out. I think it's more impressive to just dominate someone for 5 rounds, to make them helpless for 5 rounds, than just knock them out. You know. But I don't know. If I got knocked out, I got knocked out, and I can be like, yeah, right, I got knocked out. But if somebody just manhandled me for 5 rounds straight and I couldn't really do nothing about it, I'll be low-key traumatized, man. I'll be like, you know, and I guess that's what the, you know, the meaning thing about it is, you know. But you know, I don't know. But you know, I know, you all know. But there's some kung fu there, and shake a pound. And the same thing with Umar when he was fighting Marab. Like, to be honest with you, he could have spammed a bit more clinches and takedowns. Like, to be honest with you, I feel like he won that fight anyway. Like, he was a bit more aggressive. I feel like the Marab showboating did a lot of like thingies, like swayed the judges a lot. And yeah, I feel like he landed more and stuff like that, whatever not. and it had more significant damage. Like, you know, Marab was looking all busted up, to be honest with you. You know, Umar was looking still quite fresh, and Umar was like the aggressor. But then, I reckon if he spammed more and timed more of his takedowns and got into the clinch situations better, then it would have been a much better situation. But you know, he's quite a nervous fighter as well. Hopefully, like, to be honest with you, a lot of these like undefeated fighters, they protect their O and stuff like that. And another thing is, well, these guys are nice guys. Like Islam Makhachev and them lot, they're nice guys. Like if they wasn't born into fighting, then they wouldn't. I reckon they wouldn't be fighting, kind of thing, because they were born into fighting. Whereas, like, you know, same thing with Khamzat Shemaev, but that guy is like, you know, he's just like on something different, man. He's on like that Mike Tyson, or like, I kill everybody, I take everybody, ooh, kind of, you know, crazy stuff. Some good punches there, man. Shaka, boom. But yeah, man. Oh, and you know, like when Islam Makhachev was fighting Dustin Poirier, bro, why did you? It was good. Don't get twisted. It was a classic fight as well. It was a really good fight. Good to watch. But yeah, like, I get it. You have to give the people what they want, and they want to watch a good fight and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. But you know, me personally, I guess that's what it is, man. At the end of the day, Islam can just fucking take him down, man. Take him down and just beat him up. I'll be honest with you. If I was his coach or his family member or anyone close to him, I'll just tell him, listen, bro, forget the noise. Like, don't need to prove anything to anyone. At the end of the day, just go beat him, innit? The best way, easiest way possible. And that's with your ground and pound, takedowns and stuff. I'm not yawning because this video is boring, because it's not, you know, you can see some pow, shaka pow. But I've just done this twice. I don't know, I've said it 3 times now, but still low key annoyed that because I feel like the first commentary was quite good as well. But you know, we here, we move, you know. You gotta, another thing in life, man, you can't just sit there and, like, you know, I don't want to be some Andrew Tate and be like, hey man, I'm gonna, you know, or some David Goggins. But to be honest with you, at the end of the day, like, I do want to, like, get big, like, get some good followers and subscribers on this, man, and we can both, like, see each other. Like, at the end of the day, man, we're all human beings, man. We need to, like, help each other, man. This whole crazy world that we're living in is losing its humanity, man. That's why I feel like as well, that this whole Palestine situation, it's not even about, like, I know, like, deep down or whatever, not people look at it as like some sort of the West versus the East, or some next takeover the world conspiracy bollocks, bruv. But it's really not the case, man. I feel like the world is just losing its humanity to the devil, bruv. You have to understand, bro. This whole conflict and fighting, this has been around for a long time, man. And I get it low-key a little bit back in the days, because, you know, there was no technology and stuff. You needed to have an army and take out stuff and whatever. Not there's bandits and you can just get robbed. But in this day and age, man, like, I honestly don't understand why we just can't, like, all get along. It's more profitable as well. You have to understand it. Yeah, this is where I do some steps. It's more profitable as well. You have to understand, like, there's 3 ways you can get something off of someone. You can steal it, beat them up, steal it. You can trade with them, or you can persuade them to give the thing to you. So, you know, I feel like if there was a group of people and they had like 5 bananas, and I had 5 apples, and I killed them and took the bananas and ate the bananas, and then ate the apples. Now I'm just low on apples and bananas. Whereas if I traded them, they would come back with more bananas, and I'll come back with more apples, and it'd just be a more efficient situation, to be honest with you. But I'm just a man. What do I know? I don't know. What do you know? What do I know? And that's another thing as well. It's just a handful of people. Hopefully, like the general populace that doesn't think this way. There's this whole like march in England not too long ago, and they say it's not about racism and this and that and whatever not, but like the population of Britain is still like 80%, 90% white. Nobody's taking over your country, bruv. These 6 million immigrants or whatever, not Muslims. And should I tell you something? I'm pissed off as well, bro, about like, you know, these immigrants coming along. And so I saw one that's gone on holiday. He literally came from Afghanistan or some next bollocks, bruv. And then he came here, seeked asylum and whatever not. And then he's going back. He's just booked a ticket back to Afghanistan as a holiday so he can come back. That's taking the piss. Now I get that. Nobody wants to get taken the piss out of. That's different, man. But when it comes to like the actual facts of like, you know, the Muslims are taking over and then these blacks and immigrants are taking their jobs and stuff like that, like it's really not the case, man. Like England is still 80-90% majority white, natives and whatever not. Everything's still good. It's the politicians and whatever not that's sucking the money out the whole bollocks and stuff like that. But yes, here I am doing the sit-ups, pushing hard day, pushing a very hard day. Hopefully like Ankle bangs out Barrera, man. To be honest with you, last time he was quite like dominant on the striking, so. But I would advise him to use it as a secondary option. You know, just do threats with the takedowns and, you know, catch him with a couple clean ones here and there. You know, like with when Khabib did the duck and then overhand with Conor McGregor, stuff like that. And fighting is very simple, man. You know, leg, head, leg, head. You know, just like stuff like that. Just mix it up like that way. That's the thing that makes it look like elite kind of thing. You don't need to do anything crazy or hunt heads and try to prove a point. You just have to mix it up and whatever not. And if you've got more like skills, then it's just easier stuff to mix up with. Ultimately, that's what strikers do as well. You know, like mix up the straights with the hooks and like the leg kicks and stuff like that, and just try to find you know, the rhythm and imbalances and stuff like that, and just move along with it or move against it and stuff like that. But sometimes it just turns into like some sort of weird, I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you had wrestling probably I'd use it. Hopefully Ankle just kicks his ass, man. I don't know if I'm being a big I am a big Ankle fan, man. Magomedov, Ankle and then Dagestanis. Come on, Dagestanis, man. Especially against some Jewish shit, man. Fuck that shit, bro. I can't lie, man. And this bit's funny, bro. Some guy, I was doing some sit-ups on the bench, and then some guy comes along and starts doing sit-ups on the bench. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, bro. Don't get it twisted. Like, caring is sharing, man. Sharing is caring or whatever not. I'm not too fast or whatever not. But I was thinking, do you know what? There is a camera there, my friend. I do not know if you notice or you know, but there is indeed a camera there. And yes, you are currently being surveilled. And this is where I think this is the bit where he sees it, like sees like, oh yeah, shit, man, I'm on camera, man. Oh goddamn. Hi, you are on the Nemo podcast / commentary / workout show. Yes. I get back to do the sit-ups. I did about 70 sit-ups. I did 15 the first time. I did about 20 this time, I think. Yeah, I think I did. I did about 20. But yeah, man, overall the workout was quite good. Like, I feel like cardio, my main thing is to just do some cardio, get rid of the belly fats. The push-ups and the pull-ups and stuff will do his own thing as well. And then eventually just progress and do some really good stuff. See some good body transformation. Get into like, ultimately I want to start competing. I want to compete in like mixed martial arts, do some kung fu stuff. So ideally, I'm not trying to get like bodybuilder.
So yeah, we did the gym, we did the workout, man. It was alright. For our first day workout, it was good. Got a sweat out of it. The thing is, that gym doesn't give like free water. You have to buy water. I didn't bring a water bottle, so I'm very, very thirsty. I've done a lot of sit-ups, I guess. It's been a long time since I've done some sit-ups, so my abs feel very sore, as well as my arms are fried. But altogether, like when I was in the bag, I realized like a lot of stuff that I need to do and stuff like that to like fix up my form and just be better throwing strikes, I guess. So I realized that. I feel like I was watching back the video and I realized like that I was playing back the video and it was quite good. Like my adjustments were, I put in the adjustments I was trying to make, and you can see that it's coming through in the workouts. So that's good. But till next time, man. My next gym stuff. Shoot tomorrow. Yeah, man.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe, man. It makes me so happy, man. Like when I see you guys subscribe, I'm just like so happy, man.